Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Thrifty Thursday. Thrifty Thursday is hosted by Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. Please check her channel out. I have a link below. She's also put up a list of all the people who participate in the Thrifty Thursday, and that's available on Google Documents, so you can visit her channel, her Thrifty Thursday video, and you'll see the link to all of the participants. Or you can just use the hashtag Thrifty Thursday. Okay, now I did one last week, I think it was, and this one actually was in Thrifty Thursday, but I just thought I'd bring it out again because I thought it was the same as this, but it's not. It's the same artist. So yeah, I seem to be getting all these gorgeous Australian bird books, but they're all artistic, not photographic. So this was the one I got last week, which had these gorgeous pictures in them. And as I say, I thought, oh, this reminds me of the one from last week, but it's just a smaller version, so it's the same artist. I don't know if the pictures are the same. But look, they're just beautiful, and this one's a beautiful size for journals too. Oh look, yeah, so some of them are the same. I remember that one. This was just sitting on a shelf where I walked past, waiting for me to pick it up. Beautiful. They're just beautiful. Shirley Barber apparently is the artist. Yeah, very, very pretty, and lots of them throughout the address book. I love these address books. Look at that, it's gorgeous. I love these address books with pictures in them. I always look for them in op shops. Some of them are just plain, you know, ordinary address books, and almost all of them have not been used. Did we never use address books? We did used to, but I think they carried on printing them after people stopped using them and used their phones. We just don't need them now, do we? Well, I guess some people might still use them, but I'll just use the pictures. They're just gorgeous. So that was one I found in my op shopping trip on Saturday, and I found these two as well. That one I thought I had to pay $10, but in actual fact it was only $3. So the Gould League Book of Australian Birds, 1979. This one's a little bit more information about the actual birds. I was reading about one of them the other day when I got it. I forget which one. It says there are several different types of magpies. They all belong to the same species. Well, yes, except we know that not the English magpies, so I guess he's just talking about the Australian ones. Butcher bird. Some of them I'd never heard of. But yeah, gorgeous images, possibly a little large, some of them. Most of these books, I don't actually cut them up. I just keep them. So, oh, this would be nice in a journal. Yeah, not in my lifetime. Woolly Wagtails, we get those in the garden. They're really, really small and really, really friendly. My friend Jane has one or two that visit her. She lives on and she has a balcony, and this Woolly Wagtails comes onto her balcony, and they come inside. I've got video. Oh, I should look the video up. If I can find the video on my phone, I might add that. But these Woolly Wagtails, they come into her house, and she has worms for them, and they feed on her hand or on the bench, and then she once she's fed them, she shoos them out. It's 2 years in a row we've had lunch at Jane's place for my birthday or whatever, and yeah, each year. And apparently they have young. I don't know if it's the husband and wife or whoever, but anyway, they sometimes bring their young, and then the young disappear, but the parents continue to visit Jane's balcony and pop in and get fed. They take the worms to their nest. So cute. They're so friendly and silly because they come in my garden, but they've got to avoid the cat, so hopefully they do. The black swan. Now I kind of thought, because the black swan was our emblem, that we had the black swan as our unique bird, but apparently not. They're available. They're found all throughout Australia, so they're not unique to Perth, but they were found on the Swan River when the Swan River was when Perth and the Swan River was first settled. The silver gull, of course, is this hugely common seagull around here, being on the coast. And these cormorants, we call them shags. I don't know why. They sit on posts, you know, jetties and things like that, and wait to catch the offcuts, fish and stuff. Emu, of course, the lyrebird. So yes, so if you want to read about a particular bird, that was a good book. I like it. And then this one, as I say, I thought I had to pay $10, but it was huge and full of gorgeous paintings, so I didn't mind. But in actual fact, on the back, the price was $3. Of course, that's a Kmart price, so of course that wouldn't count. So I don't know if I think I can fit most of it in. We'll see how we go. This was first published in 1980. The White-Faced Heron. I don't know, you can find that in the garden. Oh, you might do up north. Darwin, Townsville, Brisbane. Oh, I've seen them around Brisbane. Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart. Supposedly get them in Perth, but you don't get them in gardens in Perth. Not that I know of anyway, not near here. Kite. Kestrel. I'm taking a long time on the bird books. Hobby and Goshawk. But they're just so pretty. Last lapwing, you can't see the names of them, sorry. Crested pigeon. Feral pigeon. Probably came from England originally. Laughing turtle dove. Okay. Spotted turtle dove. Peaceful dove. Gang cockatoo. Rainbow lorikeet. We have quite a lot of parrots. Crimson rosella. Well, that was like the one that I put on my collage last week. And I thought we had one like that. Now the book proves that we do. Yes, so lots of parrots, rosellas, cuckoo. Didn't know we had cuckoos. Lots of cuckoos. Don't know we got them in the garden. A lot of these birds, you know, being in Western Australia, we have a lot of different birds to the eastern states. Tawny frogmouth. Kookaburra, we get kookaburras. Not in the garden, but you know, around and about. Blackbird. I would have called it a crow. Willy Wagtail. Well, it's usually spelt with a Y, but okay. He looks very angry, but he's not. And they look a lot bigger, but they're smaller. They're much smaller. So another beautiful book full of beautiful pictures. I'll speed this up. There we go, that's Birds of Australian Gardens with paintings by Peter Trussler. So I just love these bird books. I've got quite a few now. I got this, I didn't get this the other day, I got this before Christmas, and I didn't show you in my last Thrifty Thursday because I also got one for Mum for Christmas. So it's the Daphne's Diary kind of, I don't know, journal. Basically a journal. But it's just chockers full, so you really couldn't fit much more in it. So the idea is you can take stuff out. And then use what's left. So you could, you know, take out some pages, and then you've got pockets already. You've got calendars, pages, pretty pages, fold out pages. You can use it to glue on, or you could use it as a diary, but I mean, I don't use diaries. But then you've got some gorgeous pictures and things that you can tear out and use in your collage. So this was in the shops before Christmas. I don't know if it's still there, but I found it in the, there's too many pages to go through. But it's just chockers full of images, fold outs and papers. So basically, you know, take out pictures that you want to use, and then bare bones is left behind, you can use as a collage book. There's just so much stuff in here. Cards, Beautiful monthly pages. They're just gorgeous. They fold out and flowers to colour in or whatever you want. So each month seems to be has a starter page with a beautiful, oh wow, just gorgeous. So yeah, just full, and then there's other things interspersed, stickers, just stuff, lots and lots of stuff. That's nice. Pretty May. Not a fan of April, and that's sweet. December. So yes, and then oh, okay, a little surprise at the back. I didn't look at it too closely. I just knew that I'd like it. I knew Mum would like it. So little bookmarks. Cool. And stickers. Stickers and some washi tape. Oh, cool. That's so good. We'll just tuck it in there. So that's a really handy little item that you could take with you. You know, if you're going somewhere on a trip and you want to have some collage fodder, you could certainly take that with you, and then you've got so much stuff that you could use, pull out of, and still leave the book behind as a planner or a book to collage on. And it has a little tag here too, Daphne's diary. Cute. Now I'm really going to have to stop buying these. I don't make enough journals to, but every time I see them I think, oh yes, that one's a good one. Now one of these I would not have bought if I bought the other one first. So I bought this one first. This had two for $3, but I really only liked one of them, so I could probably have done without this one. Let me just get organised. I could probably have done without this one, but I like the floral one because I liked the small size, because I'm making a small journal. I thought maybe one of these on the cover would be good, and it's in the right colour scheme. So I got that one. The other book, which I just found that, but then I realised it was part of this set, and the other one's Angels, which yeah, it's okay. Maybe they're maybe they're quite nice, and they come in this box set. So that was $3, which is pretty cheap actually. So I got that, and then I found this one after, which this one I think is really useful for the size of journals that we have. Well, some of those bigger ones I've got are they're sort of quite large, and then I don't know which I found first out of these two, but I found this one as well, and I just couldn't go past it because the flowers are so nice. I know I've got so many of these, but what you can do is you can take them out and you can separate the card so it's not so thick, and you can use this part, in your journal, like half of it. So yeah, I need to stop buying them though. I've got so many. I think this is the last of the books, so I just got these two. This one I just picked up. It's just a notebook, but I just loved this gold cover. I know it's not very vintage. If I wanted to, I could darken it up or something, but I don't know. It's just so smart, and you just have it put something across the middle here, title or something, and the gold is just so pretty. But it is just a new journal. But I could take the paper out and just make that into a cover for a journal. Me, I like thin journals with one signature. So I thought that was nice, and it's a good size too. And this one was hiding. Sometimes you really have to go with the urge to look in every crevice. So sometimes I just scan the bookshelf and think, no, nothing there for me, and walk on. And other times I'll take a chair and I sit down and I look through the whole shelf because I feel like there's something there. And this one was really hiding. And then look, cool, all these vintage pictures. They're a bit shiny, but I can fix that. Apparently they're all lovey-dovey ones. Okay. It does say something about love on the front, doesn't it? A gift of love. Oh well, not to worry. It's not that I don't do love, so yeah, so a little book of cute decorations. Ooh, koalas. Oh, cute. They're nice. I thought that was a nice little find, especially when I was looking through the bookshelf and there was nothing else there, and just felt like I had to look deeper. And that's what I found there. And the dog is snoring. Then we have this little basket of goodies. I didn't get it all at the same place, I don't suppose. But I picked up this parchment paper. I can't go past it. $2. Parchment paper is quite expensive in the shops. 110 GSM. I always pick up anything like that. They'll make good pages for journals. And I didn't really know what this was, but I just had a little peek. So let's have a look together. Obviously it's note paper and envelopes. They always tape everything up these days. Trouble is, everything's so taped up, you can't see what you're buying. Oh, okay. Whole bunch of envelopes. Pretty. I like pretty envelopes that are pretty. I don't like blank ones. I like pretty ones. So apparently lots of envelopes. No note paper. Okay, so a box of envelopes. That would make a cute journal. Why are there different sizes? 2 different types. 3 different types. Why do I have to have them sorted? I don't know, I just do. So they'll just go in my coloured envelope box. Okay, so I didn't realise they're just envelopes. I thought I might get note paper, which I prefer. $3. Bit expensive, never mind. You win some, you lose some. This one was 50 cents, so this one was a bargain. Because this is really pretty paper. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And the envelopes weren't priced, so I said to the lady, well, they match this. So we got some really pretty envelopes and paper for 50 cents. So, you know, end up with all of that for $3.50, which makes it a bargain. That's how I see things anyway. Don't know. Well, it's $1. There's origami, but it's textured paper basically. Oh, piece of card that we can use. Oh, it's not too thick. So nice. Very pretty. Definitely use that. Oh, we need some other language in Marguerite Miller. Oh, keep that out. Where's my basket for Marguerite Miller? I'm going to do next. I might use that. An organizer for $1. They're a lot more expensive than that new, but anyway, yep, bargain. And I want to what I don't understand about this, there's only 2 cups. Isn't there normally 4? Normally you get like a quarter or a third. I don't know. Anyway, there's only 2. What size are they? I don't even say. Anyway, so what I bought these for, I was looking for some measuring cups, is that I'm going to make my own gesso, particularly clear gesso. And you need 1 part, 2 parts, 4 parts. So something like this I thought would be perfect to make my parts. I didn't want to use my kitchen ones for because you have to use PVA glue. All right, what else have we got? Oh, I picked up some napkins. Don't always find napkins in op shops, especially not whole packets. I won't take them out because it'll probably be the same design all around. But yeah, lovely vintage napkin. Love that one. And the same with this one. Pretty birds. $1. So they were a bargain. And oh, I got a basket. Baskets are always handy. I like A4 size baskets. And what's this? $2. Okay, let's have a look. Can't get into it. Do-it-yourself scratch card. Oh, many thanks. So 2 cute tags in the packaging. All right, some brown envelopes, craft paper type envelopes, nice, and some cards. Oh, I see. So you get your little, I won't get them out because it will make a mark on them. So this is scratch gold, so I can do happy birthday on there, or and then you stick your heart on in the heart there. Cool. I won't do that, but we can put our own sentiments on those hearts. Anyway, so that's a cute little set. I'll just put those. Actually, I'll just put those tags in the tag box and pop these back. And oh, one of the last shops I went to, I saw this on the shelf. I did think $8 was, again, a little bit expensive, but it's brand new, and I just like Harry Potter stuff. I had a sneaky look, just ran my fingernail down there and had a sneaky look to make sure they were intact and new and not just been taped up. But they were, so let's have a look. I've made them very secure. I know I say this every time, I can't help but wonder, someone gave this to someone as a gift and they're like, yeah, I like Harry Potter, but I don't want them playing cards. Do young people play with playing cards anymore? Probably not. Well, they're an interesting size, but I wouldn't want to glue on them. Okay, muted colours. Jack, Queen, King of what? Oh, it's going to be hard to work out what suit you're playing. Ace of Hufflepuff. Forget the names. All the... doesn't say the names. I need the names. Gryffindor, there we go. Oh, that one doesn't... oh, it does. It's Slytherin. Oh, Slytherin snakes, of course. And Ravenclaw. It would make it fun playing, and they're really fat cards. But I couldn't use those for mixed media. Just couldn't do it. They're let's see how big they are. Don't have a single ruler here. Found one. Only got centimeters, which is no good. I want inches. Oh, okay, can't do it. They just seem bigger than normal cards. Do you think this one's a normal size card? Yeah, quite a lot bigger. Very good size, but I don't want to. I don't want to glue on them. So yeah, I'm just collecting up Harry Potter stuff for one day, maybe a Harry Potter journal. But anyway, I just like the Harry Potter cards. I think they're cute. Maybe $8 was a bit steep, but anyway, I've got this wrapping paper for 50 cents. I just thought it's not. Well, I think it might be vintage. It doesn't seem very new. Anyway, I thought it was pretty. Flowers and birds. It'll make nice collage fodder. So I find these hard to store, but what I've figured out what I do is I cut it in half, because even halfway is plenty big enough for any journal if you wanted to do a full page. So I cut them in half and have 2 rolls, and find it easier to store. Oh, I picked this up. There was a whole heap of music, but I don't need music. I'm not buying any more music unless it's vintage looking and no words. They charged me $2, which I thought was a bit rich, considering no one's ever going to use it to play music with. There's obviously some school kids, you know, music from years gone by when they've taped it up with brown paper to cover it. So interesting binding they've done. I'll have to think about that. A binding. They've sewn around embroidery thread. Very clever. And written in ink. So that would be, I know my mum said she used ink in school. So that was in the, well, I won't say when it was. But we're going to say that I think biros were invented in the 50s. So this would be prior to the 1950s, I would say. Remember last year when I had so much lace? I said I won't buy anymore. But sometimes they do it, you know, if it's a good price. And plus, I'm going to take a whole bunch of lace to the art group. This is really interesting. This is like a film reel. They've wound They've wound lace on it, so I'll take it off that. But there's a couple of colours under there, blue and pink, and some white. And then all of these were like $1 each, which I think there's quite a nice lot of lace in actual fact. Yeah. And some interesting colours. I just picked, I didn't take it all, I just picked all the colours out that I liked. I got plenty of light coloured ones, but any that I thought were different to what I've got. 50 cents. Nice, and that one was different. It's got the pink. So, bunch of lace. And this bundle, I ended up at some markets because I went to the wrong place. I went to Gosnells and I meant to go to Armadale. I know it doesn't mean anything to you guys, but you know, anyone who does live locally. I was looking for a particular op shop that I liked last time I went. I think it's on video, the one I took Jane, well, Jane and I went. Well, I eventually found it in a different suburb. It wasn't in Gosnells, it was in Armadale, I think. Anyway, wherever it was closed, but that's okay. I found lots of other shops to go to, and some I hadn't been to before. And plus, I was looking for one particular op shop. It was hiding inside the markets. Now, the op shop was no good. It's just a small, and it had nothing of any interest to me. But they had this huge craft stall in the Gosnells markets. So if you live up that way, lots and lots of goodies up there. Baskets and baskets and baskets of stuff, and sometimes they, you know, unwind it and then sell it off for 50 cents or $1. So therefore you don't need to get like a whole roll of everything. So I just picked out some ribbons of different colours because considering I've actually got quite a lot of ribbon, I haven't got any of this thickness, and I think this thickness is great for ties. So I bought these colours, and these are what I'm going to use on those little journals. So I'll take those to the club. We can use those to tie up the little journals. I didn't put a tie. Oh, there's another one there, yeah. So I picked out some pretty colours for ties. And then these as well. So these were all just really cheap. I can't remember how much they were. But it's just basically craft ribbon. But in that skinnier thickness, because some of the ribbons I've got, you know, they're just the satin ribbons and that, they're just too thick for ties, for small journals. So I've got loads of colours now for small journals. Okay, and then I got these. I don't know what I intend to do with them, but just yeah, I don't know, I just thought they were pretty. Whatever they are. And this, it's like that, you know, when you get strips, and this is a strip of gold flowers, so you know, enough to last me 100 years, because if you might only use one little piece as a decorative element in the middle of something. But yeah, thought they were cute. Got some brads, flower brads. Always useful to have coloured brads. Some of this thread, I thought, you know, if you don't want to use baker's twine, there's some, we could use this maybe. Might not be thick enough. Anyway, it was only $1, so I got that. Got some more of these, because, you know, apparently you can never have too many. But I like them because it was like multicolours and multi-sizes, so you can get the right size and the right colour. I'll put that in my Christmas box, which I put away, but I just like this one with the snowflakes and the red. It was nice. So I spent quite a lot of money at this store, even though each item was only $1, $2, or sometimes $3, sometimes 50 cents. When you buy quite a few items, it adds up. So they had lots of jewellery findings as well. So these are for earrings, but I wouldn't use them. Obviously, I'm not going to make them as earrings. But yeah, nice little decorative pieces to go on journals and not too bulky. That one seems to be missing a gem, but that's okay. And what were these? Well, I thought these were just cute. The buttons, bows and smiley faces. I just thought they were cute. I don't know, if I wouldn't use them. And then most of the packets were, you know, like specific, just one thing. But this one was a multi-packet of buttons, cute buttons. So on our little cute journal, if people want to do more modern, they can use these little cute things. Just need to cut the backs off, like flatten them down a bit. And then the butterflies, which are great for stamping, using on jelly plates. I wouldn't probably use them too much on journals, but you could paint them and put them on the front of a journal. But I just think they're good for stamping you know, making patterns on your jelly prints or your painted papers. And the last couple of little bits was these stickers. Oh, okay. Oh, a whole bunch of stickers that are the same. I wasn't expecting to get quite so many of the same sticker. I don't know why they did that. Okay. Thought it might be a variety of them or something, I'm not too sure, but anyway, they're all in the whole packet. And so we've now got hundreds of little flower stickers. Cute. And I just liked this. I just thought that if some of my ladies make their journal, you know, kind of like more modern style, not vintage style, then this kind of pretty colours and oh, and these buttons that just fell out. Let's put them all in one container, those ones and these ones, because I don't think I'd use these myself. You know, they've got like a large bag, but you can usually just clip them off like that to make them flat quite easily. Okay, so that's those bits and bobs. Okay, and the last piece was this that I bought. If I see something that I think my dad will like, I pick it up. So this was in an op shop, and he collects wooden items. I like wooden items too, but I don't collect them. But my dad collects handmade wooden items. Sometimes they're called treen if they're antique. I looked up treen because I know that Dad calls it treen, but treen is meant to be things made from a tree, wooden, that are useful. So like in the old days before there was plastic and molded items, people would have to carve out a bowl or a spoon or something and make it from wood. So those items are called treen. So, but anyway, my dad collects all things sort of handmade, made from wood, and I just thought this was super cool. He doesn't watch my videos, so his birthday's not till April, so I've got to keep it wrapped up and out of the dust till April. But it's even got the little seats in there and everything. Yeah, I don't know what the car is. What do you reckon the car is? Like it's not quite a Ford Model T, is it? So something a bit later than that. Don't know. But anyway, that's going to be my dad's birthday present in April, because I found something that I think he'll like. So there we go. That's most of the items except the books all squished onto the table. Please check out Turquoise Dreaming and her Thrifty Thursday videos, and I think she's starting a new collaboration. I just glimpsed it just now, so check that out. Stashed Treasure, I think it was Stashed Treasure. So it's a new collaboration running through January and February, so please check that out also. I don't know, I might be able to join in on a few of those items that she's listed in her list for Stashed Treasure, but yeah, Sheree always has lots of interesting collaborations running. So please check out her channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.